This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only.
Al Jazeera cameraman Sami Al Hajj was released from the U.S. Navy prison camp at Guantanamo Bay. Many experts believe that there are striking similarities between Guantanamo and Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq. Why was Al Hajj released? And is there a cover-up? Answers to these questions and more on Link TV's Mosaic Intelligence Report.
Imprisoned for 6 years without being charged or given a trial, Al Jazeera cameraman Sami Al Hajj was finally released from the U.S. Navy prison camp at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. The man, who was emaciated, as his attorney said, because of his hunger strike, which began in January 2007, was taken to a hospital and later arrived home in the Sudanese capital of Khartoum.
I'm very happy to be in Sudan, but I'm very sad because of the situation of our brothers who remain in Guantanamo. Conditions in Guantanamo are very bad, and they get worse by the day. Our human condition, our human dignity was violated, and the American administration went beyond all human values, all moral values, all religious values. In Guantanamo, you have animals that are called iguanas, rats that are treated with more humanity.
Al Hajj was accused of being an enemy combatant after he was captured in Afghanistan in December 2001 by Pakistani authorities, who handed him to the US military. He was later taken to Guantanamo Bay, the place where more than 275 men suspected of links with Al-Qaeda are imprisoned, most of them without charges. In addition to torture and harsh conditions, the US officials also tried to tempt Sami Al Hajj to work for them as a spy in Al Jazeera in exchange for his freedom. He was later offered release again on the condition he not go back to Al Jazeera. Sami rejected both offers. So why did the US government finally decide to release him? The answer is simple. Guantanamo, or Gitmo as known by US military circles, has become a major liability to the United States and the Bush administration. Many experts believe that there are striking similarities between the actions at Guantanamo and what occurred at Abu Ghraib in Iraq. For example, according to a newly released military investigation, stubborn prisoners at Guantanamo were forced to wear women's underwear on their heads while confronted with snarling military guard dogs. These tactics were employed at Guantanamo months before military police used them on detainees at Abu Ghraib prison in Iraq, and months before photos caused alarm around the world. In June 2006, 3 detainees at Guantanamo committed suicide by hanging themselves with nooses made from bed sheets. Human rights groups say dozens more have attempted to kill themselves. According to Al Hajj's attorney, David Remus, Al Hajj had been released because the Bush administration wants to flush as many men out of Guantanamo as quickly as possible, as Guantanamo has become such an international badge of shame. The facility has been condemned by the United Nations, the European Union, and numerous human rights groups, and many in the US argue that the camp has become a liability. Even George Bush acknowledged in 2006 he would like to close it. I'm Jamal Dajani for the Mosaic Intelligence Report. To learn more about this program or to share your thoughts, visit us at linktv.org/mosaic.
This program was brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. television network devoted to global and national news, with uncompromising documentaries and diverse cultural programs which connect you to the world.